What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your record player to your PPA53. Another cool thing we can do is set up our record player to the PPA53 because of the dedicated phono input on the back. So to do that, I'm going to take an RCA cable, plug one end into the RCA output of my record player, then plug the other end into the phono input on the back of the preamp. If your record player already has RCA outputs coming out of the back, you're just going to take the RCA end and plug it into the phono input. The next thing we're going to want to do is use the input selector here to set the preamp to phono mode. Then you're going to plug the other end into one of the available aux inputs on the back of your preamp. So for today, we'll choose aux 1. Now there is a dedicated phono input on the back of the preamp. However, this is only meant to be used for older record players. So if you have an older record player, you can plug it into the phono input on the back of the preamp. And there's even a grounding post on the back of your preamp, so you can use this with the grounding post on the back of your record player to cancel out any hum. So again, we're using the aux input instead of the phono input because we're using a newer record player. And the preamp on the newer record player is the same as the phono input on the back, so it would be redundant to use the phono input in general. So to recap, if you're using an older record player, you would want to use the phono input along with the grounding post on the back of the PPA53. And if you're using a newer record player like this one here, you're going to want to use one of the aux inputs. So now to hear the record player through the preamp, we're going to want to set the input selector here to aux 1. Then we can raise the master volume for our preamp, and if there's a volume knob on your record player, you're going to want to raise that as well. And remember, you can use the 3-band EQ if you want to use that to adjust the sound coming through. So let's spin this record and hear how it sounds. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to set up your record player to your PPA53. But of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.